Howdy, howdy. On Tuesday morning, the NIC-10 released their all-conference selections for boys and girls basketball this season, and the list is loaded with the area's top talent from the 2024 to 2025 season. Showcasing the girls' first-team all-conference is the Freeport sophomore Peyton London, snagging the conference MVP honors. What a year London had for the Pretzels. Alongside her in the first-team honors is a pair of Belvedere seniors in Emma Pearson and Ariana LeBeau, as well as Auburn junior Destiny Robertson and the Knights senior Olivia Brown. The only freshman to make the first-team list is Guilford's Bailey Sandine, joined by teammate and junior Zariah Burnett. And the girls solely representing their schools on the list is Hononegah Jr. Jordan Dimkey, Jefferson Jr. Abby Bracious, and Boylan Jr. Bailey Westland. Congratulations to all of these girls. Now changing gears to boys basketball side of the NIC-10, it's Guilford's star junior Brandon Chapman is crowned as the conference MVP, while his senior teammate Jaden Webster joins him on the first-team all-conference list. Auburn's pair of junior hoopers Amir Danforth and Champ Parker also show their names as some of the young stars to watch out for next year. East High School showed off two players between senior Sterling Horde and junior Brian Harper. Then Hononegah's senior Braden Olson was selected alongside Harlem junior Mateo Perea, Freeport sophomore Kazion Moorhead, and the only freshman to make the boys all-conference list is Jefferson's talented Malachi Robinson. Congratulations again to all of these NIC-10 stars, and for more on the all-conference list, you can head to our website right now at WIFR.com.